Ray Reynolds here with RaisCredit.com, the voice of credit. Today we want to give you a lot of rules and tools. We want you to pay attention. First thing I'm going to ask you to do is get a paper and pen. I want you to write things down. Don't just put it in your cell phone. I don't want your cell phone to be smarter than you. Now, the ability to get where you want to go in the beginning, you're going to have to get to know me a little bit. And we're going to have some fun if you don't know me already. We're going to talk about that as well, and the journey I've been on and the journey you're going to be on as well with me. So the information's protected, but we're going to talk about what you're going to do in the beginning. I believe all of you have made mistakes. You've had people get in your way and things get screwed up. Some ways I think you're kind of stuck. So what I want you to do is what I've done all my life, and you might just want to listen to me since I brought in $100,000 at 9.5, $1 million at 14, and then a couple billion by the time I was 26 under corporate structure. So, and I haven't had a paycheck for decades. I don't need one. Don't look for one either. I just want to help people. It's kind of fun. So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to plan on the problems. That's right. I want you to do the opposite because you didn't plan on it and it kicked your ass and you fell down and gave up. So what I want you to do is think about this. What if you plan on the problems? All right, the bank's going to say no, your friends and family are going to turn on you, and they're all going to basically say boo-hoo, and they don't really want to help you. Kind of sucks, but it's the truth. So we got a choice. Now, I need you to write down two more things right now. I want you to write down safety credit. See, every time you got a problem, you just pull up $1 million credit card. If not, you pull up a $100,000 card. That's all you got to do. It's kind of fun. But again, you're going to have to learn some rules and tools. I need you to write down line of defense. Can you do that, please? So safety credit, line of defense, let's give you the tools and rules you need today. Now, my journey, I got to tell you about it because you're going to go, how's he know this or that? Okay, it's kind of fun. I was the second largest advertiser in Los Angeles for 32 years with billions of dollars before my coma in 2009. But again, that kind of sucks. But today, guess what you get to do? You get to play with me. All right, in other words, you get to join my journey and I get to repackage your life. I'm going to have some fun with that. You see, I believe you're doing it all wrong anyway. I want to repackage your house, your car, your bank account. I want to get you at least to $1 million. The $1 million dream, that's what I want to do at the beginning. But getting to know me, pretty simple. I think you're stuck and I want to get you past go. All right, and that's what you got to do because most of you, I can guarantee you spend thousands of dollars on a bunch of crap. And what do you got to show for it? Nothing. So for me, I got to be basically blessed as a kid. I got used and abused. I got Mrs. Hope from the rich and famous Hope family. She dropped me off at Redondo Beach Pier every morning at 6:30 from the age of 3 to 9.5. By the way, I called her the she-devil from hell. All right, you see, I had to steal and beg off the pier, and at the end of the day, that sucks. But that's just me. So I'm going to show you some goodies I obtained. I'll never show anything I didn't obtain myself because I don't like BS. Yes, I like that motivational stuff every day. I listen to it too, but the reality is I don't want to hear about Quincy Jones discovering Oprah and the one percenters and all the BS. At the end of the day, damn it, I just need the rules and the tools. If I do exactly what you tell me to do, then I expect something in my hand. If not, I think you're full of you-know-what. So guess what? I'm going to show you some Lamborghinis, car collection, race boats. I even beat and basically broke world records too. Kind of fun. How about the helicopters? All right. How about the mansions? How about the yachts? You see, I even like Ferraris and Jags and Mercedes as well. So guess what you get to do today? I want you to write down Ray's rules and tools because I want to get you where you need to go. It's called Ray's Rules. We're going to get you there, all right? And you're going to get you out of your own way. That's your biggest problem you got today is you. Yes, we got to stay safe and strong. See, the problem is, yes, we're going through COVID-19. Okay, we got to understand something. Whatever God allows us to go through, we got to adjust. I had to adjust when I was a kid stealing off the pier. I had to adjust when I found that first $1 million or $1 billion, and then my life got destroyed in a coma. So what am I going to do? Go boo-hoo-hoo? We got to readjust today. And remember, you have to do your best. Why, Jesus does the rest. Amen to that. So here's the thing with all of you. You lose your job, you lose whatever, and guess what? You got an emergency. You need some money. You need it now. But what happens? You run out of time, you run out of money, you jack up your credit, and you bring the pain home in 42 days. That's the way you do it, unfortunately. Well, remember what I said I want you to do? I want you to write some things down and give you some rules and tools. Now, we're going to find the time you've been missing all along. Starting tomorrow, you're going to get your butt out of bed by 4:30 in the morning. Why are you sleeping in? I don't get it. All right, maybe you don't want it bad enough. So now you found the time you've been missing. All right, you're going to have to get to know me a little bit more. All right, I'm the guy that used to train Kenny Orborough, security chief at TRW and Asperian. I also was known as the Incorporated for all your rich and famous, and I got them to millions and billions, kind of fun too. Now, I got to repackage your credit, all right, because no matter what you say or do, I got to make sure you're a qualified CFO. So let's do this. Let's write down Credit Services Act. I want you to Google it later today. It'll take you to their first page that says credit repair is a scam. And they're not even allowed to collect money up front. And on top of that, they'll even refer you to the Credit Repair Organization Act that says attorneys can't do credit repair. I know they advertise I can bankrupt you, then I can repair you too. There's only 8 creditors to play with. What the hell are you talking about? So here's the thing you got to realize. I want to build a relationship with you like I've done for my 16 million clients for over the years, having fun, because I want to make sure you understand I don't pass the buck. You're stuck with me, and we're going to have a lot of fun today. So let's understand, I want to get you after today to the weekly workshop with me. But again, there's the NACB. The only one they ever certified on the planet was me. All right, signed by the security chief at TRW and Asperian. Kind of fun. So guess what? I want to repackage your whole life. I want to get you a couple $1 million of credit. I want to get you $100,000 for personal. Oh, I'm sorry, that's this one here by itself. So we got some choices. We can have some fun, but we're going to call it safety credit. So let's understand, if I repackage your life, your house, your car, your bank account, get you to million to billion, is that okay with you? Because I think everything you do is wrong. Sorry. See, credit saved my life as a kid and as an adult. All right, I found myself in a coma in 2009. All right, the bottom line is got to be up to you. See, we all hear this. Have money for a rainy day. That's a bunch of crap. My life, it doesn't rain, it always pours. What are you talking about? Okay, we got to understand about safety credit. We got to have the knowledge and the tools and the rules and the discipline so we can follow through. See, today, all right, you need $5,000. You need it now. And what do? You call your friends and your family and the bank and they all say no. Do you know if you had a $5,000 credit card today and you had to max it out to play catch up, not fall down, the payment is only $50 a month. See, this is the problem with all of you. You want it, but are you willing to listen to the tools and the rules and follow through? I know, all of you, they say you waste $140 a week. They actually say you piss it away. You know, there's 4.3 weeks in a month. You know what that means? All right, if I gave you a $50,000 credit card like this one here, and you maxed it out, the payment is $612.26. So if you had that card, you could have played catch up, not fall down. So stop pissing away money. All right, understand, you could have bought a pizza, start a business. All right, the problem is your lack of discipline and the knowledge and the tools and the rules. So let's have some fun. Remember what I told you in the beginning today? I want you to plan on the problems. There's always some turd getting in your way. You're going to get pissed off today. You're going to stub your toe. They're all going to say no. But you know what you're going to have after you meet me? We're going to have safety credit in the line of defense. We're going to see it, believe, and go get it. I've done it all my life. It's kind of fun. Write down SSN. Come on, write it down. What do you got to lose? You've all pissed away thousands of dollars before. You don't have a damn thing to show for it. Isn't that fun for you? SSN, write it down. All right, you got one of those because you were told when you got a job as a teenager. So you became a sheep. Bah, now you're a damn duck. Because when they sue you, that sucks. Raise rules, write it down. So what does this mean? If I handed you a $100,000 credit card, and it takes 2 of these, they're each $50,000 a piece, all right, and you had it today and it was personal credit, you can't write it off. You can't write off the card or the interest rate at all. Well, that kind of sucks. But you know what that means? That's called safety credit. It takes care of that BS about money for a rainy day crap. So let's understand something. Write down 29%. I know Credit Karma says 33%. But you know what? They got indicted before. They got no phone number because they don't want to talk to you. They just want you to clickety-clack so they get $25 out of you. You see, they're an affiliate like me. And I know the credit bureau say 44%, but it's actually 29. So write it down today, please. If you had 100,000 credit cards and I gave them to you, all right, and you only use 29%, that would give you $71,000 of safety credit in case there's a pandemic or COVID-19, or you lost your job and had to play catch up, not fall down. I don't get it. I didn't get the mommy and the daddy like you and all the good things you got. I got to get out of hell, but I created a blueprint that got me to billion. All right, I don't know what's wrong with you. The bottom line is, when you take personal credit money from your family, all that does is hurt the family. It's called silly and dumb. I don't get that. Do yourself a favor. Write down never bring the pain home, because that would be called silly and dumb. You got the choice today, and I've been through hell and back. I was in a coma at 5.5. I was told I was crippled the rest of my life. Then I was in a coma in 2009. All right? That kind of sucks. I was worth billions of dollars. Damn. But God let me go to a coma, and I got pandemic number 9. That's how they count them. All right, that's COVID-9, by the way. It's called swine flu pneumonia. There's my yacht. There's my race boat. Where do you park yours? Where do you park yours? Come on, tell me. See, I'm so tired of people being full of, you know what? I was the incorporator for all you rich and famous people out there. I turned them into million and billionaires because it's kind of fun. So there's me in a damn coma. What am I going to say? Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Not like you. I don't want to play that game. My family needs to eat. I got to pay bills. I get out of the damn coma. All right? And that's what I had to do. I had H1N1. That kind of sucks, like I said before. So what did I do? I came out of the coma. I had to walk around the damn oxygen tank like I'm 150 years old. That was embarrassing. From there, I put my credit score back to an 820, and then I popped $1 million of credit again. I don't stay down. Why do you? I don't get this. You see, today you got a choice. You don't get a do-over. You get to live or die. That's all you get to do. Because you got COVID-19, it can wipe you out. And some of you dummies don't wear a mask. That's okay. Go kiss grandma and grandpa. In a couple of weeks, they'll be dead because you didn't wear a damn mask. That's on you. If I could have wore a mask the day before the damn coma, I would have put a bubble around my damn head. Who the hell wants to go through hell again? But again, this is up to you. You see, I've never been comfortable a day in my life, but what am I going to do? Say boo-hoo, boo-hoo? Excuse me. All right? I don't want to be comfortable. All right? I've been fighting all my life to keep what I got and go get some more. I don't want you being comfortable ever. Because if you're comfortable, that just means you're lazy. All right? Maybe half of you are lazy. That's the problem with you. All right? I always thought it was because you're missing the rules and the tools. But half of you could still be lazy. See, I want you to do what I do. Could you do this, please? Can you try at least once? I get up every day at 2:25. I drop to my knee. Now, one knee right now because I had surgery the other day. And then I go, thank you, Jesus, for another day. I love it. He gave me another day. Yeah, dude. You know what I do after that? I go find a mirror. I stop time. I stare at myself. No, I don't comb my teeth and brush my hair. I want to stop time and put myself in check. That's what I've done since I was 2.5 years old. Your problem is you basically got past crap. You're dragging it with you. Let it go. Ask yourself 2 questions. Have you completed everything you need to? No? That means you get your butt up at 4:30 tomorrow morning. Quit sleeping in. How bad you want it? Oh, by the way, is there more to be done? Always. Now, here's another problem with all of you. You got an idea, you got a dream, you go talk to your friends and family, that's really good, and then they give their opinion. Hell, you didn't want their opinion. You just wanted them to endorse you, but then they gave blah, 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 and then you ran back to the job you hate. You ever notice your friends and family don't really want you to make it? They want you to stay down because they don't want you to up them by 1. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to give me 90 days. That's all I'm going to ask. I don't want you to tell them a damn thing. Shh. Don't tell them anything you're going to do. In 90 days, when I get you up to that million, to the billion on your way, they're always going to say, how'd you do that? All I want you to say is raisecredit.com. That's all I want to hear out of you. So remember something today. We're going to chase the money. We're going to chase the dream. I love money. Why? Because I don't have to steal and eat off the pier. I don't have to basically, but I can pay my bills and take care of my family. And hell, I can help people like you. Isn't that fun when we got money? I like money. By the way, today we're all getting older, slower. We're not as purry as we used to be. Go back to the job you hate. It's okay. Eventually they're going to fire you anyway. Then you're going to drive an Uber and deliver some damn pizza. Is that your true American dream? I don't know if it is, but I hope not. But that's up to you. Now, you understand, I got to be with Mrs. Hope and her family, She-Devil from Hell. I was 7.5 years old, and I'm listening to their stupid poker game. All the people going blah, blah, blah. But they said something, and I wrote it down because I was always writing on my little notes, and they thought I was on weird at the time. See, I was standing outside my bedroom. It's actually the pantry next to the damn garage. But here's the way it worked. They said a corporation's a legal person. I wrote it down. Damn. I could find my way out if I could figure it out. Oh, good. I went to the library the next day. I asked the lady, could you please help me? I'm only 7.5. All right, how do I look this up? She says, here's a microfiche, here's a book. I read the book. You know what I was looking for? The rules, the tools, the blueprint. I just wanted to follow along and go get it. I got disappointed book after book. Tell me one book you can find that gives you the rules and the tools step by step to this day. It friggin' doesn't exist. I don't know if they all got lucky or they're a bunch of dummies, to be honest with you. I was just lucky. God gave me total recall on most things and an IQ off the friggin' chart. So I wrote my own damn blueprint. All right, that's how I brought in millions and billions, because it doesn't exist unless you follow me. Well, maybe they know and they don't want to tell you. I don't know. But the bottom line is, guess what today? All right, because every one of you heard of Helping Hand Industries. Hell, was started by a 9.5-year-old kid. Me! I grew up. You ready to have some fun? You got a choice. Isn't this fun? You got to read the directions. You got to go step by step to go. You got to understand and put your life together. And guess what we get to do? How about the instruction manual? There it is. It's called the Millionaire's Founder's Kit. I wrote that 30 years ago. Where the hell you been? To this day, they keep using it and make millions of dollars every day. Now, the Bible's got to be first. Then it's got to be my books. Hell, I wrote that one 43 years ago. Where you been again? You see, I had a problem as a kid. All the grown-ups, they were abusive to me. That's okay. All right, but I didn't want to be as stressed out they were on the 1st and the 15th, like most of you today. You're all stressed out because you have no clue. All right? And I don't understand you. All right? I wrote Winning the Game of Business because I knew one thing. If I turned it to a damn game, I'm going to learn to play. I'm going to win. I like to win every damn time. When you play a game, I bet you like to win too, don't you? So you got a choice to play with me. I'm getting ready to go nationwide again and have more fun. By the way, the Millionaire's Founders Kit is 12 books and CDs. It's got the first 1,000 rules in those books and CDs if you want to play with me. Now, here's a sad thing. I had $841 million of real estate under corporations before my coma. Kind of sucks. I was going to try to hit $1 billion that year. You know, I'm the guy that invented Homestead Blocker, UCC1 with a chattel mortgage. I know you don't know what I'm talking about because you're used to doing onesies and twosies. But if you step up with me, I'll get you to $1 million. Hey, let's go get some commercial property and apartment complexes too. All right? The bottom line is, are you ready to play with me? Most of you don't have the guts. We're going to see what happens today. Hey, I was a consultant for banks for many years, so I wrote a book, How to Become the Bank. Then buckets of money, I love that, and tax balancing too. So guess what? The credit hotline closed their office about 20 weeks ago. COVID-19 wiped them out. They went all home to get that extra employment check. But in the back of their warehouse, they had some of my books and CDs that my wife donated when I was in a coma. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe. Now, they want to sell for $3,000. You want to know a secret? There aren't none. All right? Years ago, the Bonaventure, for over 20 years, I used to sell those for $20,000. There was a line out the hotel because they actually work. So today, if you want to play, and all you want is the 18 books and CDs, it's $999. All right? Because the credit hotline, they're out of business. All right, they wanted to go home and get the extra employment check. Lazy people, in my opinion. Millions of billions. Ooh, you know what you could do today? Take a picture of this page. You're probably going to need it. By the way, all right, we get paid by Zelle, wire, deposit, and then we ship it right away. Take a picture of that because you're going to need it today. Now let's have some more fun. Let's understand something. I'm going to ask you again for 90 days. That's all I need from you. In 90 days, I can shake you up and wake you up and get you where you need to go. And then I got to get you out of your own damn way. I'll even guarantee it. So if you got a good credit score, that's okay. I'm still going to have to rebuild you anyway, my way. See, you got to be a qualified CFO. If not, you can't go get any more. And that's the biggest problem. So I got to rebuild it. Hey, how about a rapid refresh? You know, when I worked with Ken Yarborough and Harold Stokes years ago, I'm the guy that invented rapid scoring for your mortgage companies. Isn't that fun? I've been doing this for 43 years. God gave me a vision a couple years ago. It's called Rapid Refresh, and it pushes the scores up to about 200 points. Kind of fun, too. How about a credit line? How about a corporation? How about book CDs and classes? Now you're stuck with me. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? You see, I've been doing broadcasting twice a day, Monday through Friday. All right, all my life. It seems like it, 43 years. And you know what I do on Saturday? Seminars, workshops, and boot camps. So now you're stuck with me. Now write down 29% today, please. If you jack up a card past 29%, you're not listening to the rules and the tools, and it's on you. You jacked it up, not me. Understand something? This is what my refresh does. Look at it. 157 points. Not bad. I'm not done with them. How about 85? Not done with them either. How about 211 and more? You want your score to go up? Let me know. Now, if you want to make money and play, you got to realize first thing we want to do is real estate. Because real estate, you can make millions and billions of dollars. Now, maybe you want to do a fixer-upper. Now, if you do, we're going to call it, for me, what's called a flippity-dippity-do. If not, we're going to get some commercial real estate, maybe get a duplex, a fourplex, apartment complex or something. That'd be kind of fun. Now, if you want a franchise today, I get my clients in those too. Maybe a McDonald's, a Taco Bell, a Wendy's when they got the damn beef. Why not, since they get to stay open through COVID-19? See, here's the thing with all of you. If you're going, boo, look at the world changing, stop it. Readjust. See where you're at today and let's go get it. All right? Don't give me the crying baby act because you don't got no choice. COVID-19 can wipe us out. So what do? We readjust and then we go get the money. That's what you got to do because you're not a whiny baby. We're going to go get it. But again, I got to get you shaken up and wake you up. By the way, it's called profit sharing. We could do that too. Did you know there's 84 ways to leverage money and credit? We can turn this into $1 million to $1 billion. There's 84 ways to play, but I'm only going to teach you about 4 of those. Now, how do I know? I invented 84 ways. You might just want to play with me. But then you're going to go to the workshop too. See, here's a Lamborghini. Look at that car. I love these cars. Aren't they great? One of my first cars was a Lamborghini, by the way. Now, what do you see? You see a company car. Everybody you know that is rich and famous, you see all the time, they drive company cars. Hell, they write it all off. But not you. You like getting a paycheck. Oh, I'm sorry. You barely get a paycheck. It's already been taxed to death. Then you pay your bills. Then you pay for a car you should not. Then you steal money and credit from the family. You roll the dice and go, wee! And you bring the pain home to you and your family. I don't get it. You see, there's other ways to play the game. Now, if you play with me at the workshop, I'm going to teach you step by step how to get the car under a tax ID at fleet price. You see, today you're probably using your paycheck to pay for your payment, your gas registration. They call that taxable income. I don't know if you know that. Can you say the word no? I like the word no sometimes. All right, let's get you a company car. Come on, what kind of car you want? Pick it. Tax ID, fleet price. Let's go get a car and let's write it all off because it's fun. But again, what I need you to do right now is write down never to bring the pain home. You got to make a promise to yourself. Really. You got to realize the rules, the tools, and the discipline. You got to promise yourself you don't screw it up anymore. By the way, there's a mad science to all this madness that I've been doing since I was a little boy. So guess what you get to do right now? All right, go get your SSN. Go get your SSN card, ladies. It's in your purse next to your feet. Gentlemen, it's in your pocket in your wallet. Pull it out. All right? This is the problem with all of you. You got an SSN when you're a teenager to get a job. You pay them a duck. Whack, whack. Because if it screws up, guess what they're going to do? You're the duck. Because every time they sue you, you're going to have to duck. Don't you get it? You got an SSN for one reason. Because our government bonds us for each $35 million apiece, especially ever since Nixon took the gold standard out. We are the collateral for the United States of America. I love the USA Incorporated. I just mastered the rules and the tools by the time I was 9.5. Why didn't you? I don't get it. You see, you got one SSN. Did you pull it out yet? See, if you read the card front and back, it says do not laminate, do not use for ID purposes. Hell, it says it's not even yours. So why do you got it? Because you were told to, because you're a sheep. Bah. You got one. That's it. One chance not to screw up. The Federal Trade Commission says that 97% are screwed up today. Maybe a couple of you. So let's understand, write down Ray's rules and tools. We're going to teach you how to play the game. And you're going to win every time. Now, if you're watching me on YouTube, Google, and everything else before there, Google's great. I love Facebook, YouTube. That's great stuff. But you know what? You're missing the PowerPoint in front of me. You might just want to go to rayswebinar.com and get the full overview, because that's half the fun. Now, write down SS4. What are you doing? Write down SS4 times 4. You see, you look at an application, it says SSN, SS4. You tried the SS4 and you fell on your face because it didn't work. Oh, boo-hoo. You see, I'm an affiliate, 115 creditors. I can build the SS4 up to $1 million. So you're going to do a corporation. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Do not name it after you, because that's called dumb. Don't name it for what it does. That's called double dum-dum. And now write down line of defense. You're going to have to listen carefully, because I invented the divisions in 1986. I want you to do it my way. Real estate division, franchise, current business. So if I get you up to $1 million per tax ID, is that okay with you? Now let's remember something. You can write off the $100,000 credit card, Inc., or $1 million card too, because a corporation gets to write it all off. And the interest rate too, and the depreciation value as well. But guess what? It has to be a legitimate transaction, of course. But I already offered you the $100,000 for you. You can't write it all off. That kind of sucks. So that's why personal credit's got to be for safety. We don't want to use it and abuse it, because all that does is basically do what? Bring the pain home? That's called silly and dumb. By the way, Ray's rules and tools. Let's look at this. SSN, SS4. Who wants to be the duck some more? Is it you? Quack, quack some more? The bottom line is you got to learn how to play the game. You got an SSN, that's a 1040. An SS4, that's 1120. You have any idea what I'm talking about? You got the way to play the damn game if you want to play. Rich and famous people do it every day. You know what? I love the Supreme Court. Yes, dude! We the people! By the way, that's you. It's about time you step up to the plate. Are you going to start being we the people yet? Are you going to basically go boo-hoo because the world basically picks on you? Blah, blah, blah. Give me a break. I've been fighting to get out of hell all my life. And every time I fall down, I get back up again and again. Now, by the way, there's the previous president, vice president. Ooh, they're loving each other, hugging each other that day. You know why? They never had to steal and eat out of a trash can. They never had to beg for food. So the reality is this. Ever since Nixon took the gold standard out, hell, they got the key to the printing press. Whee! Let's print some more. That's all they got to do. Now, here's something you got to understand. You got your SSN when you were a teenager to get that job because you were a sheep to follow along. Now you're a duck. You know what? Mama delivered a baby yesterday or even today. Within 3 hours or less, Mama's got to sign that SSN form. If not, the baby can't go in the stroller, can't go in the car seat, and can't go home. Because we need to print some more money today. Whee! Let's print some more. Let's have some more babies. See, you got a choice. You got to learn how to play the game. Remember, SSN. All right, why we got one? So our government can bond us each for $35 million apiece. And we're the collateral for the United States of America. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you learn how to play the game. See, they can't change the rules on corporations that much because they're a corporation, so's the cities and the states too. But you like being a duck. Why is that? Oh, I'm sorry, you're missing the rules and the tools. All right, the bottom line is that's why I created them for me. You can learn today if you like. SS4 times 4. How about a corporation with a tax ID? Line of defense, and we get some more. Now, something can go wrong, but guess what we get to do? You only got one SSN, one chance to mess up. Well, that kind of sucks. I want more chances to play the game. That's why you got an SS4. So here's what we get to do. Write down some more rules and tools and play with me. Don't be the duck anymore. By the way, an SSN, that's for safety credit for your family. Please do not screw that up anymore. Corporation gets credit right away. We set up the corporation in the divisions the way I designed 1986. So then we got an SS4 times 4. Isn't that fun to play? Guess what? It's very simple. I mean, if Bill Gates can do this, so can you. Oh, by the way, let's look at, all right, Mr. Trump. He bankrupted 4 corporations in the past. He didn't bring the pain home. Why did you? Oh, rich and famous people file bankruptcy every day. Hell, they stay rich and famous, but not you. Oh, let's look at the world's bank that tries to rip everybody off. Wells Fargo Bank. Those employees stored identity, mine twice. I bet you a couple of you should have went to prison for 50 years. That's called racketeering, wire fraud. RICO. They got away with it, damn it. Oh, by the way, because they know how to play the game, they got a fine for $3 billion. They wrote it off, too. And then I look online, they shut down 457 locations. Don't be like them. They're a bunch of ripoffs. When I get my TV show going strong and strong, I'm going to boycott Wells Fargo. I want to shut them down. I want them out of business. All right, they kind of piss me off. By the way, credit cards get you credit score. Did you know a credit score gets you more like a house and a car? House and a car don't do a damn thing for you. But they look pretty, don't they? Unless you screw them up. So what's the rule? Don't screw it up. Oh, by the way, raised rules again. Write it down. You jack up a car past 29%. It's on you, not me. Because I gave you the rules and the tools and the discipline. All you got to do is follow through. But again, it's 25 to 29%. Get your butt to the workshop. You get to play more with me. That's half the fun. Now, what I like to do is repackage all of you, from the house to the car to the bank account, get you to million to billion, just because it's fun. So the first thing I got to do is make you a qualified CFO. I got to rebuild your credit the right way. I want to get you up to a 720. Is that okay with you? I'm going to charge you $499. Why? Because it sounds fun. By the way, I'd like to do a rapid rescore for you. I'd like to charge you another $499. Together, that's $998. But wait, there's more. Remember that from our TV show? It was kind of fun. By the way, there's one thing about me. Every time you do something with you, for you, through me, I give you twice, if not more, cash credit back in your pocket. See, what I want to do is take away all your damn excuses. I don't have excuses. I had surgery a couple of days ago, and I'm still here the same damn day. I got no excuses. Neither do you. So, by the way, simple. I'm going to hand you a $1,000 credit card. But today, through the webinar for 30 minutes after that, it's $499. But if you let it pass you by, hell, you've had that before too. You let opportunity pass you by every day. By the way, that's $499, an 820 credit score, $1,000 credit card, twice as much you invested in yourself. Now, what excuse you got? Oh, you want an 820? Let me know. You see, the goal is pretty simple as we play this game. It's kind of fun. It's going to be done in 90 days or less. I don't have excuses. I don't care what your mess is. I'm going to rebuild it my way. You got 877-519-7509. That's if you want to play with me. You see, take a picture again. I told you. That's how we get paid. Zelle, wire, deposit. That's all you got to do. Now, here's the thing I told you earlier, and I want to tell you some more. I broadcast twice a day, Monday through Friday. I always do live because I don't like pre-recorded crap. And Saturday, all the classes, the seminars, the workshops, and the boot camps, you're stuck with me. In case you have any questions. Thank God he gave me an IQ off the chart with total recall so I don't get stuck. I have fun. By the way, status update. It's at 1 o'clock every Saturday. I don't ever use your name. I use your case number. I show you I'm doing 98% for you. I might ask you to do 1 or 2 things. Can you do that and follow through? If you can do that, we can have some more fun. Now, here's a client. He pissed me off that day. What the blank's wrong with you? You crashed the Rapid twice. You dropped 33 more points. You jacked up all your cards. I thought you really wanted this. See, you got to listen. I said, get your butt back to the workshops. Remember, the rule is 29%. So I told him again and again. I said, all you got to do, if you're wrong it bad enough, listen to me. By the way, I got a 100% success rate. The only reason I might not have that, I always do, I follow through. I do have one the other day who doesn't like me because he kept jacking up his cards and he couldn't make up his damn mind. I said, do what I tell you to do or get off the boat. But the reality is, what can I tell you? I'm going to tell you exactly like it is. So I told him to take $726 and pay him down to 29%. That's all he got to do. He finally listened this time. By the way, I did a rapid refresh. I popped him $100,000 of credit. Would you like to be next? Let me know. If you want to make some money today, it's pretty simple. Get people in the webinar with me. If they zell in, we'll zell you back up to 20% on a given day, just because it's fun. By the way, since I was a little boy, I like studying rich and famous people. I want to know exactly how they did it, because it's kind of fun. Here's Walt Disney. They filed bankruptcy 7 times in the past, kind of like a couple of you. Now, they got $1 billion in the bank recently, and they didn't want to pay tax. But they know how to play the game, so all they had to do is write an IOU to themselves. That's all it took. See, when you know the rules and the tools and know how to play the game, you get to win every time. So I'm just trying to get you to the million while they're playing with the billion. Is that okay with you? Please write down corporations don't pay tax till they make a profit. You see, here's the problem with all of you. All right, if we take personal cards, no matter if it's 100,000 plus, and you do whatever with it, you can't write off the card or the interest rate. That's why it's got to be safety credit. Anything else, that sucks. So guess what we get to do? We're going to do like I designed it in 1986. All the corporation, here's a $100,000 card, here's $1 million one too. What do we get to do? We get to write off the card of the interest rate for the product and depreciation value too. Isn't this fun? For every division, how about 8 credit cards, 9 lines of credit? How about 8 supply cards, 10 vendor cards, 10 marketing cards, lease cards, gas cards, and cash cards? There's 14 types of credit for corporations, and you get to write it all off in the interest rate too? Why are you not playing the game? You don't know how to play yet? That's okay, I'll help you. I'll show you the rules and the tools. You see, I'm an affiliate, 115 creditors. But some of you, I don't get it. You use the authorized user crap that doesn't work. It gets in the way. And some of you even buy trade lines. What a joke is that? But again, it's up to you. See, you got some choices today. By the way, I'm the guy that invented 113 ways to daisy chain credit. You want to turn this into 99 more cards? Let me know. But we're going to do it under the corporation, by the way, because that's the only thing we get to write off. So guess what we're going to do? It's called raise credit, raise rules and tools. We're going to have some fun. You ready to play more with me? If you have the intent to defraud or rip anybody off, don't worry. I'll be the first one to testify against you in a court of law, because I'm not going to have you screw anybody out of money on my dime, because I'm going to get you to $1 million. Some of you to $1 billion. Now, what happened? It just floated in front of you. You did not watch? You know, those 3 divisions. Now, here's a corporation. Here's a line of defense. Write it down. I want you to draw your first blueprint. You ready to play? You see, what we get to do is the corporation gets to manage the divisions, called the line of defense. Every one of those get a tax ID. By the way, I don't know if you know this, debt follows tax ID or SSN. Which one you want to be? All right, and you follow bankruptcy, it's either one too. So if we got a problem with the division, all right, why don't we do like Donald Trump, rich and famous people, all right, cities, Wells Fargo, all the good things out there too. Let's do the 3-step. You ready to play? Write it down. We get to disconnect, isolate, incorporate. And if we can't save the peace, boo-hoo-hoo, we're going to bankrupt the peace and keep the other pieces. And we're sure in the hell not going to bring the pain home. That'd be called silly and dumb. Nobody's that. So we get to play the game. But the bottom line is, some of you know everything. That's why you're living in your $1 billion house. I don't think so. Now, we're going to talk about your home. All right? And I'm going to say you probably did it wrong. Don't be offended, all right, if I said you screwed it up. But that's okay. See, you should have wrote down and raised rules. And one of the things you have to learn and understand, escrow works for you, but you let them tell you what to do. I don't get that part. It should have been raise rules. It should have been escrow close, escrow homestead, escrow record in a trust. Now, this is serious time. We're all going to die. We're going to die. I even wrote a program called Planning to Die. So are you going to die today or next week or 50 years from now? You don't know. How about this? If your house and your assets are not in a trust today and you die, it's stuck into probate. And if somebody sues you, they screw you and take it away. So why don't we go to Google today and let's download the word trust. The forms are free. For less than $20, go file it and save your assets. But again, all I can do is tell you what to do. If you don't listen, that's on you. So let's get a piece of property and fix it up today. We're going to call it a flippity-dippity-do. Is that okay with you? So what are we going to do? We're going to hire that contractor. The contractor is going to hire the subcontractor that's down outside Home Depot. They stand there every day. They want some work. They want to play. Oh, by the way, they're going to cut every corner they can. And when they slip and fall and they sue you and screw you out of all you got because you didn't listen to me. Remember what I told you earlier today? Plan on the problems. There's always some turd trying to take it away. Did you get this yet? Don't make another mistake. Every property you get, you're going to quit clean deed it to a division of a corporation. Then you're going to do an assignment of equity. And then if they try to sue you, at the end of the day, they can't sue you at all. They get diddly squat. Why not? See, here's the thing with you. You got to learn how to play the damn game. But if you don't listen to me, where are you going to learn everywhere else? I know, the motivational crap. Or the books you buy about, hey, this guy's story and a bunch of BS. I love stories too, but at the end of the day, damn it, I need it. I need the money. I need to pay my bills. I need to go get it. All right? So I don't need blah, blah, blah today. I need the truth. We got to fix up that property today. But what about a couple of you? What did you do? Hell, you played peekaboo with the IRS and made a mess. I don't get it. I know they tell me all the time, I don't want to pay tax, Ray. Corporations don't pay tax, they make a damn profit. Why would you ever be stupid? I don't get it. All right? You can only win when you play by the rules. You can't play by cheating and win. So now you got to go to irs.gov. Write it down, because there's a couple dummies in this crowd. Then see if they'll give you a forgiveness program. Definitely download the form called 656, 433A and B. You're going to need that. You can't even get your COVID-19 check. Get your butt back in the system where you belong. The only way you're going to win is playing the game right. We got to play to win. And when I was a little boy, one of the other things they teased me about, they called me OPM, because I'm the original one. By the way, I want you to have 4 more divisions. Can you write it down, please? I want you to have one for carpet. I want you to have one for appliances, fixtures, and wood. I want to teach you step by step to go to the manufacturer, to the workshops, so you can save up to 70%. We're not going to use our money to fix up the property. Are you crazy? Why the hell would we do that? By the way, we're going to try to get a 60 to a 90-day net so we don't have to pay a dime until it's all done. And then when escrow closes, it'll pay off all the debt anyway. Now let's say if you listen to me and you got $200,000 now, isn't that good? But some of you would take that money and act like you're rich. I don't get it. Why do people piss away money and they don't leverage it first? I mean, damn, this is a game. Your banks do it every friggin' day. Oh, well, what can I say? Every one of you had $10,000 or $100,000 in the past, and you pissed it away, and some of you are broke today. Congratulations. You see, you should know Ray's rules. Leveraging money. Borrow money's not taxable. Write them down. It's about time you learn how to play the game called the line of defense. Don't worry, I invented the game. We're going to play my way. Oh, by the way, I'm going to get the bank to say yes. That's half the fun. You see, when they verify themselves, they have to say yes. So let's play with that money. You ready to play? Remember, banks get to borrow up to times 10 to the feds, and they loan up to times 5 to us. So what do we get to do with that $200,000? We're going to put it in the CD I designed for you, the line of credit, the bank account. We're going to create 3 reference points that equal $600,000. And then because borrow money, as I said earlier today, is not taxable, they can loan us times 5. That's $3 million. By the way, let's take $2 million of that and go buy a McDonald's. You want a Big Mac and fries and a chocolate shake? Let me know. All right, you get to learn some more. Now I know one of you are going to say, I don't have 200,000, Ray. The bottom line is pretty simple. I don't give a damn what you got. What I care about is if you make a commitment and you follow through. And that's the biggest problem with most of you. It's up here. I don't care if you start with $1,000 or $25,000. You start somewhere. And what does that mean? That $1,000 became $15,000, $50,000, $100,000 to $1 million. The 25 became 375 and $1 million faster. You got no excuses with playing with me because I'm going to get you there. It's half the fun. And if you want $24,000 of positive cash flow after all the bills are paid, simple. Let's go get you 4 pizzas. Oh, you want to get a McDonald's or a Taco Bell or a Wendy's too? Let's get one of those as well. Why not? You see, one of my first cars was a Lamborghini. Isn't that fun? A Lamborghini. Why not? I got my first car when a guy pissed me off. He told me I was a piece of shit. I wanted to get up and kick his assets, but I didn't do that. I bit my tongue. The following week, I went and bought a Lamborghini, and I stuck it out front of his house. I went, boom, boom. He came out, and he says, whose car? I says, mine. You ought to see the face he gave me. He wanted to die. So do yourself a favor, all of you. Bite your tongue. Shut up. Don't get pissed off. Just go see it, believe it, go get it. They'll rub their own nose in their own crap. So let's understand something today. What company car you want? Tax ID and fleet price. That's what the workshops are about. Now, again, I'm not going to tell you and show you anything I didn't obtain myself, because that would be BS. I see enough of that on TV or on the internet. The guy that's got the $100,000, this is what I do. Shit, $100,000 fits in my jacket pocket. I like the other one. I found a secret in the stock market. How much money you two jackasses got? You don't have a pot to piss in. You're trying to get everybody else's money. Me, I donate my time having a paycheck for 2 decades. So let's play. How about some millionaire mansions? How about a helicopter, some yachts? See, I got to get you past go because you're stuck. All right? That's got to get unstuck today. I used to call this one God's gift. By the way, that's where I park my race boats and my yachts in my backyard. Where you park yours again? Where? Please, I'll show you mine. Show me yours. I like corporate helicopters, Lamborghinis, and buildings too. Wouldn't you? Now, I need you to write down 2 more rules, please. See, every time you use your checkbook or your debit card, you pull out your driver's license, you go, this is where I live, come rob my house because I'm stupid, and sue me, screw me, take it away. Stop it. I want your driver's license changed to a P.O. box and a mailing address. There'll be a lot of things that I tell you what to do, and I don't want to hear your opinion. I just want you to do it. Because one of you are going to go blah, blah, blah. I will not tell you to do something unless it's factually verifiable, flat out. After the Schaefer bill, the Driver's Privacy Protection Act. It's about time you protect your ass. Oh, and don't bring the pain home. You see, here's the problem with all of you. You don't listen to me enough. You bought that car the last time you bought one? You let some guy with an ugly shirt and an ugly tie sweat you for 2.5 hours. You lost 5,000 plus and up to 9 inquiries too. But you don't listen to me. So you do it your way. That's okay. But at least add 2 rules to it, please. When they hand you that piece of paper that says, I need your permission to run your credit, when you sign your name, write down this allows 1 inquiry only and take a damn picture. Can you do that at least, please? See, if you're going to play with me at the workshop, we're going to get it under a tax ID at fleet price. We're going to make them deliver the damn car. We're going to write it all off because we're allowed to. You want to play yet? It's going to be up to you. Now, here's the problem with all of you. You go to the grocery store, you go to the bank, and you do a little bumpity bump. You bump someone's car. They act like they got whiplash. I'm dying. What do they want you? I need your driver's license, insurance, and registration, please. Here, the triple duck. See, your driver's license got your home address on it. It should have been a mailing address instead. How about the insurance? I'll bet you use your paycheck to buy the insurance, don't you? Why would you do that? Corporation gets to write it all off. Why the hell would you do that? Oh, by the way, you're the registered owner. Why would you do that too? I don't get this. I don't understand any of you. Because why would you be the damn dog? They're going to call one of these nasty attorneys on TV. I call them bloodsuckers. They're going to sue you, screw you, and take everything you got. Because you didn't listen to me. Please, Father, get them to listen to the rules and tools you gave me. Maybe today they'll pay attention. You see on the pink slip, there's a registered owner and a lien holder. We're going to play my way. The registered owner is going to be a division from now on called the line of defense. The lien holder could be the corporation too. By the way, when they want to sue and screw you, they get diddly squat. Why not? Again, you didn't plan on the problems. That's your problem. Why didn't you plan on this? All right, if you plan on it, then they can't take it away and they can't bring the pain home. We don't have to be silly and dumb anymore. We can learn how to play the game. You see, July 3rd, 2009, I took my corporate yacht from my backyard. There's my address. All right, and I said, fill it up. It was $1,600. That's okay. Pocket change. Wrote off the card and the interest rate too, and the yacht. Why not? July 4th, 2009. The wife says, honey, let's take people to watch the fireworks. No problem, dear. There I am in a coma on July 5th. Didn't that suck? If I knew I could have worn a mask over my friggin' head versus the one on my chest when I'm laying there dead, I would have worn a damn mask. I would have put a bubble around my damn head. My life got destroyed. What am I going to do? Go boo-hoo-hoo? No, excuse me. My family needs to eat. I don't have time to have a pity party. The reality is I walked around for 5 weeks with a damn oxygen tank. I put my credit score back to to an 820. Then I built in 6 weeks $1 million of credit again. I don't stay down like you. Why the hell would you do that? That'd be kind of sucks. You got the ability to play the game if you listen to me. God's using me to help you. I hope you listen today. By the way, in the coma, I made a promise I'd help people the rest of my life. That's why I'm with you. I am praying for 50 more years, by the way. You know what? I need my son and my daughter after me. My legacy will live on, the Reynolds University. We're going to have fun. By the way, when I Googled the word corporate setup today, it was like $2,500, $2,600. I know some of you spent $3,000 plus. Oh, well, what can I say? You got stuck. You didn't do a damn thing anyway. How about I give you the articles, the OS list, and the tax ID for $9.99? Now you're stuck with me, and I'm going to hand you the fish, then I'm going to teach you how to fish. I'd like you to get into the workshops. I want you there for 90 days. That's all right. I got clients on the webinar right now since 1987. All right, because I coach their family and generations as well. So if you're in the workshops for 90 days, I think you're going to master the rules and the tools. What do you think? Oh, by the way, how about level 1? That's where I teach how to set up the divisions, the line of defense, like I created in 1986. That's $9.99. Together, that's $19.98. But wait, there's more. The sales team sells it for $19.98. That's fine for them. Me, I try to give it away for $17.99. And then you know what I like to do? Make sure you understand the rules and the tools. And what? The line of defense? Remember what I said earlier today. I'm going to hand you 2 times, if not more, cash credit back to you. I take away everybody's excuse. I don't like excuses. Okay? I had a client he wasn't a client, a month and a half ago. All he wanted is credit, building the credit. I said, you need the class. I said, no, I don't. When he fell on his face, he goes, Ray, please let me in. No. Okay, why would I let you in? You told me you didn't need me. That wasn't nice. See, $5,400 of cash credit. You get 3 times your investment back to you in your pocket. Now, what excuse you got now? I even add the rapid refresh in the credit building too. This is how we get paid. Zelle, wire, deposit. Take a picture, lasts longer. So guess what we get to do? Play. Now remember something with me. Specialty prices and bonus through the webinar are good for 30 minutes. After that, I got a sales team because they want to take credit for everything I say or do, and they want to make their commission. Wouldn't you? You got 877-519-7509. You ought to be calling it today. You can make a commitment for you, can you not? By the way, raisecredit.com is the voice of credit, and we're going to have more fun. They said it couldn't sink. Hell, it couldn't even turn. Colonel Sanders didn't get his first $1 million check till he was 71. Thomas Edison didn't give up. Why did a couple of you? Oh, by the way, Mr. Bannister, don't run the 4-minute mile. You're going to die. He said, go to hell. I'll do it my way anyway. And he did. 1,400 people follow along after that. You know what's fun with me? Every time they told me I couldn't do something, I did it anyway. You see, I didn't learn to kick. I learned how to fly. When I used to kick the door jamb at 10.5 and the basketball hoop, it was only 10 feet. All right, kind of fun. Me? I will hold the world record since 1981. I accomplished every goal I've ever had by the time I was 26. Why didn't you? All right? I don't get this. Because this isn't easy. No, it's pretty damn easy when you know how to play the game. Not everybody likes me. Not everybody likes you. I bet you some of your friends and family, too, don't like you at all. And their biggest problem is this. What are we supposed to do? Well, at the end of the day, all right, if they can crucify Jesus Christ, who are we? Your problem is you, your lack of commitment. Yes, your lack of commitment. I've watched people spend millions of dollars or thousands of dollars and piss it away and not have a pot to piss in today. And guess what? Make a commitment with me and I'll get you to $1 million. I don't have excuses. So guess what? Reach in the dream. Why don't you do like I've done all my life? Think and be the impossible. I've proved them wrong every time. It's called Ray's Rules. You ready to play some more? If you want $1 million paycheck, raise your hand as high as you can so I can call you silly and dumb. You only keep $375. Now, if you want $1 million in a corporation, I'm going to call you brilliant. Yeah, dude. Yeah, girl, go for it. Because you get to pay all the bills first, then you pay tax on the leftover. Is there going to be any leftover? I wonder. But you know what? Like Richard here, he's a nice guy. He almost died twice on the show called Survivor. He got the first damn check. $1 million, good. They told him when he got the check, you keep $375, the rest goes to the IRS because it's personal income. He said, hell no. He pissed it all away. I mean, judge put him in prison for 3.5 years. Should have gave him probation, in my opinion. But you know what? Motivation, it's not enough. I listen to it every day. The one I like about the 1%ers. Why don't we just give everybody the rules and the tools? So it's 99%. I'm so tired of hearing somebody made it, or somebody got lucky, or someone did this for them, and Quincy Jones discovered Oprah. That's great. What about you and me? We need the damn rules and tools because it should be all of us get to win. By the way, I only showed things and I got myself. From the Ferraris, the Lamborghinis, the yachts, race boats, helicopters, world records, and fun. It's called Ray's Rules, by the way. All right, because anything else will be a bunch of BS. I see enough of that online as it is. See, at the end of the day, you got a story to tell, don't you? I want to get you up to an 820 credit score, up to $100,000 of credit for safety. Then I want to get a corporation and a division for you. I'd like to give you up to $1 million. I want you to stop being stuck, because that kind of sucks. So at the end of the day, you keep saying, what's next? You're looking at him. Isn't that going to be fun? You're going to be stuck with me. It's called Ray's Rules. So it's millions to billions. See it, believe it, go get it every day. Like I said in the beginning today, what I want to do is repackage your whole life. Your house, your car, your bank. I want to get you to $1 million. I want to get you out of your own darn way because you're stuck probably today. So again, I'm just going to ask you one more time. Please give me 90 days. Play with me because I'll get you to $1 million. Some of you might even make it to $1 billion. You see, like I said, that corporate setup today, $17.99. $5,400 of cash credit back to you. 3 times your investment back in your pocket. And their rapid refresh and their credit building too. Now what's the excuse now? You didn't want to play with me? We get paid by Zelle, wire, or deposit. That's all you got to do. Now let's look at the 14th Amendment of the Constitution. It made corporations into people. We the people. You're we the people. And it's about time you step up to the plate. By the way, since Nixon took the gold standard out, they just keep printing more money. Whee! By the way, the United States of America Incorporated, I love the USA. I just mastered the rules and the tools by the time I was 9.5. Isn't it about time you learn how to play too? It's not fair when they don't teach you how to play the game. So you know what they do? The USA Inc., they manage 50 states. They're all corporations too. And then those states have what? Divisions. Oh, I'm sorry, they're called cities. Those cities are corporations too. They even set up their own little bankruptcy called Chapter 9. That's how smart it is. But again, that's public record. You could check it out if you want. So you got the choice today. Raise rules, tools, learning how to play. Never have joint credit because that's called silly and dumb. Oh, you buy a house, escrow close, escrow homestead, escrow record in a trust. Corporation, you don't name it after you. That's dumb. You don't name it what it does. That's double dumb. You got to have up to $100 or $1 million of credit or $100,000 just for the fun of it. Why not? Hell, you get to write it all off. You get the chance to roll the dice, write it off. If it screws up, then you can start another one if you had to. You got nothing to lose, all right, but trying. But if you're not trying, you might as well be dying. So let's understand something today. In 1986, the way I designed it, pretty simple. Corporation has a division for real estate, franchise, current business. We're going to set up the line of defense because somebody's always going to try to take it away from you. That's no fun. So we got to learn how to play the game. So let's understand something today. What did I tell you in the beginning with me today? I want you to plan, all right, basically on the problems. Because there's going to be some turd. The bank's going to say no. You're going to stub your toe. I don't care. All you got to use is safety, credit, and line of defense. You can see it, believe it, and go get it every time. So if all you want is your credit score to go up, it's $4.99. And I hand you a $1,000 credit card. Twice as much as you invested in yourself. Back to you. Guaranteed 90 days or less. So you got 877-519-7509 if you want to play. We got a Zelle wire deposit today. That's all you got to do. But guess what? We get to do and play the game some more. Remember the specialty prices? They're only good for 30 minutes after the webinar. I got a sales team. They like to make and like to take all the credit for everything I say or do. But then they make a commission. That's up to them. You know what? It's called raisecredit.com. It is the voice of credit today. So we got a choice. Now, here's millionaires in the making. This one you ought to take real seriously today. By the way, this is called step one. What I like to do is add a bunch of pieces and play some more. So how about we do credit rebuilding, rapid rescore, articles, tax ID, officer list. How about the setup class for 90 days, rules and tools, and level 1 as well? You know what we're going to do? We're going to analyze it twice and help you hold your hand some more. And you know what? Normally, the sales team, they sell for $3,995. But me, wait, there's more. I like to give it to you for $2,999. Then I like to tell you I'm going to hand you $25,000 of cash credit. I'd like $5,000 to you and the rest of the corporation's divisions, but that's up to you. You tell me where you want me to build the credit to. You see, that's 8 times your investment back to you. I just took away all your excuses. You've all wasted thousands of dollars on a bunch of crap you have nothing to show for. So you can Zelle, wire, deposit, and get stuck with me. See, the American dream is pretty simple. All right? I love when people talk about it, but they don't know how to play the game. Me, I'm going to play the game so we get it every time. Receive money every month, pay all our bills, drive the company car, go on a business trip, help other people, free up our time. And we're going to set up the line of defense every time because there's always some turd trying to take it away. Master raise rules and tools. So if all you want is millionaires in the making today, it's $2,999. Now you're stuck with me for 3 months, and you get all the goodies and $25,000 of cash credit. It's 8 times your investment back to you. Zelle, wire, deposit. That's all you got to do. Now remember something I said earlier. You're stuck with me. I personally hold your hand at every workshop, every seminar, and every boot camp. I will never let anybody teach what God gave me. I got it here. An IQ off the chart with total recall on most things. I'm having fun. Now you're stuck with me. Won't that be fun for you? You see at the 1 o'clock status update on Saturday, I'm going to do 98%. I might ask you to do 1 or 2 things. Can you follow through? That's all you got to do. You see, today we got to stay safe and strong. We got to readjust and get ready to go for it. But again, we find ourselves sitting and waiting for what's next to come. No. Let's go get it. Let us always remember life is a gift from our Father in heaven. I never had a father. It's the only father I've ever known. God has given us the opportunity to believe and receive. Let us make the best of the day and give thanks in every way. Thank you, Jesus, for one more day. Amen to that. So the understanding is simple today. You have the ability For everything I gave you today, it's good for 30 minutes after the webinar's over. You can call 877-519-7509 and get stuck with me. After that, then you got to talk to the sales team. They make a commission, and that's what they like to do. It's okay. You got raisecredit.com. It is the voice of credit. So at the end of the day, you got a choice today, and it's pretty simple. What you get to do is get stuck with me, or go back and being stuck where you're at already. And I guarantee I can get you to $1 million. Some of you probably to $1 billion too. But if you're not calling 877-519-7509, I can't help you. So at the end of the day, don't you ever forget it. God loves us all.